Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, we are actually helping our good friend Mr. Hans Capon, as he tries to woo the butcher's daughter, Carolina. Carolina? Well, the point is, we went off on a bit of a side adventure last time, on the hunt for his necklace, or rather his family necklace, which we now have, and we're expected to kind of drop this off in Carolina's chest. It doesn't seem like it should be too difficult. There's also a letter that I need to get into Carolina's trunk. Now, she was apparently raised in a convent, so I have to assume that she actually knows how to read. I don't. It would be really funny if we put this in her chest and she doesn't actually know how to read it. Now, it does say that it's sealed. A carefully sealed letter for the butcher's daughter, Carolina. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, it could prove a little embarrassing for Sir Hans. So, because it's sealed, unfortunately, I can't actually read it. I would have liked to have read it, but it's fine. Is this Carolina right here? No, that's just a generic trader. Carolina probably lives upstairs, wherein I assume that set of, that doorway in the back there would lead to her room. But I'm kind of hoping that there's like a back way in. This isn't even locked, so that's good. Private area. Okay. So, presumably this door... sorry, I thought I saw like a shadow underneath the door. Presumably that door is the door I was looking at from within the butcher shop. I'm gonna actually do my best to sneak around. So, presumably I just need to go upstairs and drop this off in the chest. But the most likely way of me making that work is me going in as silently as possible. Am I more or less conspicuous? I'm less visible with this on. Okay. Okay, so someone probably heard me walk into the back area because I wasn't sneaking yet at that point. That said, I can probably knock this guy out. Oh yeah, I'm totally right about my my guess as far as that door goes. Oh, it's the butcher. That's the butcher himself. Okay, knocking him out right here in front, in full view of the guard probably would not be the best plan. Let's close the door real quick. Let's close this door real quick as well. This is like the chicken coop. This isn't even like... This isn't even her room, her area. Where am I right now? I'm probably in one of the storage units on the side. Okay, well that's unfortunate. So this is not even remotely close to what I was looking for. Got it. What I'm looking for is probably up top. Okay, we're right in front of the guards. Probably not the best.
What's going on there?
Oh, this is trespassing. Oh, I guarantee you that normally this area probably isn't considered trespassing. It's just because I have this quest. Okay. So that's great and all. Lockpick hard. Okay. I might have to choose a good time of day to do this. Although, honestly, where I came in from wasn't awful. It's just this one dude. If I can successfully knock him out without anyone seeing, I think I'm in good shape. I'm kind of like, can I parkour up and around him? That'd be pretty helpful. There's the butcher again. Yeah, I doubt I can do this. Yeah, no. The game doesn't want to let me do that. That's fine. Is this trespassing too if I come back here? It is not. Okay. Well, that's good. Random townsman. Okay, so we're back out here again. Except now there's this one dude here. I'm kind of like, if I knock out all of these hired hands, they're the authorities are probably going to be quite suspicious. But if I walk in there, this guy's going to watch me do it and then get upset with me. So, I mean, we're silent right now. This is probably a terrible plan. Okay, let's pick him up. This is highly illegal. If anyone sees this, I'm going to be thrown in jail. What was that noise, someone says? Okay, so someone's probably coming this way. I'll take what I can and dip. Yeah, definitely. Problem is, this puts me in front of that other guard again. So that's a little bit of an issue. These guys are all working very hard. Realistically, I should be doing this in the middle of the night, not like midday. What time is it? Yeah, it's literally like midday. So, probably not the best that I'm doing this right now. I need you to stop doing what you're doing. The guard is just hanging out. This guy's probably going to wake up at some point as well, which is a problem. Sicking a dog on him is probably bad too. Can you get moving, sir? Okay, he's coming this way. That's not stellar. He might actually see the body. Actually. Or not. He's going into there. I'm totally visible here, though. Okay, he's doing what he's doing over there, which is fine. Can I get up behind him and knock him out? Okay, he's told... I bumped into him and he saw me. Oh, now he's gonna see the body if I go this way. Hi. Don't mind me. Not... not suspicious at all. Clearly. Okay. Well, as long as he doesn't go into that back area and see... Like, as long as he doesn't see the unconscious person, we're fine. I'm literally gonna have to keep running around here until I get something to work. Quite embarrassing, actually, all things considered. Can I keep him knocked out? Okay, well, as long as he doesn't get up again. Part of me wants to, like, straight up... Well, I shouldn't think that, but I'm like, part of me wants to straight up kill him. So I never have that threat. Okay, so he's gonna do this again. And this time, I'm not gonna mess it up by bumping into him. I hope the other people have no peripheral vision. Please have no peripheral vision, folks. Okay. Let's just go up and around. We'll drop him on top of the other guy, who will hopefully not wake up. Because once they wake up, they're going to see the other unconscious person and immediately sound the alarm. So, I'll take all this stuff, though. That's free. Another trunk key, always good. Alright, we're doing our best to clear this area. Thank goodness for my perk that makes it so dogs don't bark at me. That's helpful. Now, this guard being here is an issue. Unless he doesn't see me when I go up the stairs. He doesn't seem to see me. I'm doing this in broad daylight, but he doesn't see me. Okay. Whoa.
He doesn't look drunk.
Okay, well, Carolina is in the room. Should I knock her out? Probably not. But that's an added complication I was not expecting. Now, if she wants to follow me all the way into the shed, that's fine with me. Although I don't want her seeing her her dad and a hired hand unconscious in the room. Okay, so if she decides to walk all the way over here, I can take her out once she turns her back. You gonna turn your back? You gonna come all the way here? Where'd she go?
Has something happened?
Oh, she's on the other side. Crap. You gonna come in here?
Come now.
Do you hear me moving around or not? I need you to turn around so I can knock you out. Do you see me through the wall? It looks like she's turning around.
Happened?
It looks like she's turning around to look at me through the wall. That's a little concerning. So let's close the door. Okay, let me walk out the back so I'm no longer trespassing and see if she resets a little bit.
He doesn't
Okay.
look drunk.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. Don't look at me.
Hey, is someone there?
No. No one's there. I'm also totally allowed to be here. Can I actually talk to you, Carolina?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I should not tell her about the secret admirer. Well, she's wandered off. She's no longer in her room, so that's cool. Although, if she's about to go back to her room, it might be in my best interest to also knock her out. This is how I stealth. Okay. I'm literally just playing Dishonored right now. Okay, let's see. Anyone? No? Good. I guess I'll just toss her in the pile with the rest of them. Don't wake up, folks. Do not wake up. Shall I steal from your love? Carolina Shawl. Is that relevant? I don't know. I kind of want to take her dress, but that would leave her probably a little naked looking, which... Well, I mean, I know the game won't actually show her naked, but not something I want to do to a dignified lady. So I will go up and around. And then I have to get up and around this guard again. Well, he was pretty unobservant last time, so I hope he stays...
What's going on there?
Okay, he's not unobservant this time. Although he didn't decide to get up off his seat. So we're fine. He didn't get up. And if he does get up, I can always knock him out. How many people are there in here? Just go to sleep. Literally, how many people walk around in here, man? This is fine. You can stay in here. As long as, like, a third person doesn't decide to come up here. Can I lock the door? Well, since I'm here... What have you got? Another door key. More trunk key. Various items. Put items in the trunk. Got it. I'm getting the heck out of here now. I have a trunk key access. Might as well take a couple of things on the way out. This is fine. I can always give some of these to Teresa. Oh, crap. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Totally allowed to be here. Not suspicious at all. Oh, they're gonna see the unconscious person. Okay. That's probably bad. Let's go and turn in the quest before I get arrested. Oh boy, let's go back. Oh my goodness, you're actually open? I haven't seen you open in 8 years. Okay, so I've basically decided to pick up all of these potions from the apothecary. I don't know when I'm ever going to get around to actually using these, but hey. It's better to have them than not, so I'll haggle. I'm paying 2,000 for this. You'll notice that he is, of course, shirtless, because I basically took everything off his unconscious body at one point. Here we are. Wonderful. Here you go. I'm totally going to get arrested by all the guards, but now we can go and look for Hans. Ooh, Rat Titurney. That's tempting. Now, the main thing is I had actually forgotten the fact that he requested me to see him in the morning. So now the quest is available. So part of me wants to go and do the tournament, but I don't think I have enough time to do that and talk to Hans. So maybe I can pick up a quest with Hans and then go and join a tournament. And then after that, I guess I can always continue the main story. Or not the main story, the DLC quest. So let's see. So where exactly is Hans right now? Is he at the bathhouse? No, he's off at the pub. Early in the morning, off at the pub. Of course he is. Okay, well, let's go and find him. Alright, Sir Hans, I'm here. I see you're engaging in one of your favorite pastimes.
God bless you. What troubles you?
I have news about Carolina.
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies
Oh, you have
told me
spies,
everything.
of course.
She was wearing the necklace this morning, as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season. Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
I smell another adventure.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called...
Back to
Musk
Sasau
of
again. Okay, I
Infinite
see.
Allure. There's a fellow in Sasau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
Is this going to be the Charlatan? I'm pretty sure he's in Sasau. Alright, I'll get it.
Musk of Infinite Allure? Sounds irresistible. Alright, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you. Here's some coin for your costs.
Thank you. I guess I'm just gonna ride off to 200 gold. Dang, okay. I guess I'm just gonna ride off to Sasau. Oh, no. I'm gonna engage in the tournament. I'm actually going to cut out pretty much everything to do with the tournament, except maybe the final fight, because at this stage, we've seen it all a billion times. There's no point in me spending another half hour on screen in a video doing that. So I'll see you there.
Entering the arena now will be Benish of Lashim, Cartpole to the Sasso Bailiff. And his adversary will be...
I think this is the current champion, or defending champion that I have to fight.
Welcome,
I leveled up agility and sword while I was doing this. 1 level in agility and picked up a new sword perk. The main thing is, though, as always, I don't actually use the sword perks. They exist, certainly, but I've never found a reason to use them. So, let's see how this goes. Hello. Alright. Are you actually going to defend yourself well, or are you just gonna swing wildly? Because this actual arena challenge so far has been disappointing. Everyone was super easy. Although, to be honest, at this point, I'm pretty sure my Henry is an unstoppable monster. So that could be why. Yep, knock him back. Okay, okay. Well, he's at least putting up a fight. He's at least putting in a fair try. Yeah. He's getting in a few riposts every now and then. Better than the previous people I fought. Okay, sure. Knock him back. Swing at him, swing at him. I missed the second time, but that's okay. Come on. Ow, ow. Okay. My fault for not reacting in time. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I was expecting him to riposte that one. How? Nope. Nice try. I think I had an opportunity to actually swing there, but missed it.
Book it out!
Yeah, yeah. I'm the reigning champion, okay? I've defended this title how many times now? I'm not sure. The answer is many. Get him. Okay. Nice try. Get him again. Got a surprising amount of health, don't you? Although I think he's actually tiring, because he wasn't able to block that swing. Yeah, he's not able to block anymore. Well, that's that for round 1.
Victorious from the first round is Henry of Skalitz.
I think I would have been arrested if I killed him with that. Alright, round 2.
Change weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Okay. Nope. Nice try, though. Man, using an axe again, that brings me back. Once upon a time I used axes. This guy is not defending at all. He's given up. Go on. Okay, okay, okay. He put in a little bit of effort. No. Cannot see a thing. That's fine. That doesn't actually do damage to me. That's the problem with the sword and board I'm finding. Ow. If I do a riposte, sometimes it's the shield being used and it doesn't actually hurt them. It just pushes them back, which is fine, but not super helpful in the group fight setting. Okay, that was an. Oh, are you done already?
The victor of the
Yeah, you're
second
already
duel
done.
is
Easy.
Henry of Skalitz.
All right, Hanush, give me my prize.
Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sahanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kobila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sahanush.
Wonderful. All right, give me. Hanush.
You did it in
A
the end,
bush
Henry.
shield. Huh.
No doubt you're well satisfied. And I'm sure you'll be happy with this prize.
I certainly
Thanks,
am,
bud.
my lord. Thank you, sir.
Good luck then.
Is this shield any better than my current shield? I'll be honest, I feel like all the shields are the same. They don't actually do anything for me other than stand out a bit. But at this point, I'm kind of like, why not just use the Skalitz shield forever? Right? Yeah, it's all the same. Okay, so right off to Sasau, like I said. And the best way for me to do that is to go back to the Miller anyway, pick up my winnings, and then head over. So, off we go. Since I'm here, Teresa, I have a dress
Have you come
for
to
you.
rescue me, Sir Knight?
Of course, always. I brought you something to wear. It may have been stolen, but here you are.
Thanks, Henry. Oh, it's a lovely dress. I'll definitely wear it.
Oh, that's great. I hope you enjoy it. Do you want to give me a charisma
Henry
boost
of
before I leave?
Skalitz, the glorious victor of the rat-eye tourney.
That's me. It's what I do.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
All right, we're just going to skip this.
See you again sometime.
Yes. Come by again.
Thanks for the charisma buff. Peshek, give me my money so I can go to Sasau. Give me.
How are you?
I'm great. Give me my money.
I've come from...
Great. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. Jerusalem.
So it turns out I was right. I was looking for the Charlatan, but I'd forgotten that he had actually moved from Sasau to Ledechko. So it turns out I didn't actually have to go very far at all. I'm just in Ledechko, which is good. I prefer not having to waste my time traveling across the map. Hey, bud. It's been a while.
Who have we here?
Ah, the prodigal son returns. I knew you'd come back to me one day.
Honestly, I've talked to
Let me
you
guess,
several
you
times.
saw it in a dream.
I knew you were going to say that.
Of course you
I
did.
had a divine revelation. That next time I won't be around to pull you out of the shit.
Oh, well, I am sorry. But these things are sent to try our fortitude in the face of adversity.
I'd like to try your fortitude.
Right. So the Musk of Infinite Allure... It's weird that we're having this conversation now, as if it's the first time I've talked to him since he's moved here. It's definitely not. I swear I've talked to him before. But give me the Musk of Infinite Allure.
I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.
Ah, naturally, Musk of Infinite
Hans, why are you
Allure.
getting
An
drawn in by
age-old
people like this?
recipe, maybe even older, tested by Moses himself.
I find that incredibly unlikely.
Or how do you think he managed to get his people to follow him through the desert for 40 years?
Good explanation. Good
It's
explanation.
extremely potent.
Yeah, so it would seem. How much do you want for it?
Who do you take me for? The wisdom of the ancients isn't something that's bought and sold in the marketplace. Did Jesus charge for his miracles? But since you ask, how about this much?
2,000 is a lot. I was only given 200.
What? That much? You're a crook.
As King Solomon said, honesty is for those who can afford it. If you like, I can mix the elixir for you. In
Okay,
exchange
do that.
for a small favor.
Oh, not again.
Right.
Now, is that any tone to use with
That
your
condescending
master?
tone.
For
Okay.
shame.
Apologies, Master. I was carried away by my thirst for knowledge.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I understand your impatience, but the
What
way
side
you
adventure do you want to
is
send me on? I mean, I could
narrow
afford the
and
2,000, fine,
arduous.
but we'll
It
see.
leads out the window.
What do you want help with? About that recipe. Well,
About that recipe.
Yes.
can I make
you
it
want to buy it?
myself? 2,000? No. What do you want help with?
So what is it you want from me now?
Ah, my dear apprentice, everything's gone to the devil. I'm living from hand to mouth.
That's not
Sleeping
surprising,
on
given your
straw. And the
reputation
local peasants won't buy
and
from
your
me. They say they
and your
don't
employment.
trust me, as if I were some kind of charlatan.
That is
Can
literally
you
your
believe
title.
it? Does this look to you like the face of a swindler? I'm an honest
Yes.
trader in sacred goods, whose only concern is the welfare of troubled souls.
Say nothing. Right, you're a real
A
Christian.
regular good Samaritan.
And any time now the slanderous gossip will spread here from Sasau.
I mean,
should
people
leave
already
before
don't buy
there
from you.
was. But I can't go anywhere until I've made a bit of coin. So what's needed is to give the locals a bit of encouragement, to open their hearts and purses.
Okay. No violence. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
want to
go
beat up
around
these people.
beating people for you.
What do you take me for? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Violence is for the dull-witted.
Uh-huh.
We must gently demonstrate to them the necessity of buying my remedies. For example, to ward off a revenant.
Revenant? What revenant?
The dead return from the grave, a corpse that the soul is unable to depart from, which wanders among the living, filled with rage at its wretched fate.
Yeah, I saw something like that once. But it was just some drunk going home from the tavern after losing all his money at dice.
Don't make light of such things. Now tell me, do you know how to deal with a revenant?
I do. We've done this before, haven't we? Chop its head off and sprinkle holy water, set fire, wooden stake. I actually don't
Chop
know.
its head off and sprinkle holy water on it?
Didn't we deal with the Revenant already?
That is the traditional way.
Like,
of dealing with
for
such
what's her name?
supernatural manifestations.
Drahomira?
You are my trained apprentice, but the ignorant villager is entirely at a loss.
Also, for like traditional zombies, it's always been salt. I know that is not used these days as the, you know,
to prepare them
in the
for
modern
such
era
acts.
for zombies, people
propose to
don't
do
exactly
that?
think of salt. But
Well,
that was what, in
they're
the
all
olden times,
doubting
for,
Thomases.
for like traditional
They need
horror
proof.
stories,
We'll need
that
a
was how you're
grave,
supposed to deal with
An
them.
empty grave that we can use. There's one along the way to Sasau, but it's got one minor shortcoming.
What's
What's
that? Still occupied?
Well,
Yeah, that's what I
it's
thought.
not entirely empty.
Not entirely. What does that mean?
You have to dig it up first.
Why this particular grave?
Why this particular grave?
The locals don't like to talk about it, so it's surely got some sinister past behind it. And in places like that, revenants sprout up like mushrooms after rain.
Well, if that's how it is, we could open old wounds. That could easily set people against us. Again.
Then
Nope.
it would be best if no one could connect us to it, wouldn't it?
I'll need a spade.
I'll need a spade then.
Yes, dig it up and remove the remains, leaving no trace.
And what am I to do with the remains?
Keep them.
What?
Human remains are always handy to have around.
No, thank
Right.
you.
And how do we spread the word of this revenant?
There's a gossip in every village. Here, too, a woman who'll spread news quicker than a dozen messengers on the fastest steeds.
What should I say to her?
And what am I to tell this gossip?
All you have to do is casually mention the empty grave.
And then she'll connect the dots herself?
For evening, I'll wager the whole village will know about it.
Where does this woman live?
The last house on the left.
Got it.
On the road to Sasau. She was the first person I met here, and by the time I reached the village green, I already
People
had a
knew about you
mob
already?
looking suspiciously at me. The rumor-mongering fishwife.
And that's all?
Not quite. You should
Okay, this is
ask
getting more and more
who
elaborate.
Was buried there. So we've got a story to work with.
So, dig up the grave, talk to the gossip.
Got
and
it.
the remains. Don't forget to remove them. Otherwise, no one will believe in the Revenant.
I might have known any task for Capon would turn into some insane escapade. Grave robbing. Jesus.
Well, yes, I could have easily paid for the 2,000, but I figured, why not take the quest, right? Why not do all of the content? I don't want to miss out on the content, so that is why we're doing this. Yes, again, I could have easily afforded it, but that would be a waste of the
Has
time
your
and
map
love that the
been-
developers spent making this DLC for us, so I think it's worth my time. I don't know exactly where I'm going. I'm just heading in a general direction. Is this where the fishwife lives? Probably. But I need to get... I'm at the nest now, so I need to get right beyond the copse of trees up ahead. Is it on the hill? Looks like it could be on the hill. So, I still don't know who this is. I'm pretty sure I have the spade on me. Where be grave? Oh, well, this is it. Yep. Interesting sight. That it is. Who was buried here anyway? I don't know. But I'm gonna empty it. I assume it's going to be another wrapped up body. Oh no, it's not. It's like a full-on skeleton. Thorax. Like the bone? Oh, I have to pick up all of the pieces of the dude. Okay, this seems very ill-advised. It seems like a very bad idea. I'm not keeping all of these body parts on me. This is going in the river. There's no way I'm keeping that stuff on me. That is so gross. How much damage am I taking? 0. That's good. I do not wish to have human remains in my inventory. At all. Okay, this is good enough.
I might drown.
This is all under... Okay, you know what? I cannot drop them. They're quest items. Alright. let's talk to the local gossip then. She's the, what, first house on the left? Oh no, she's actually like in the middle of town. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? She has her own schedule, and if she is the town gossip, it makes sense that she'll be in the town gathering place. So, is this a character I know? Is this a character I've interacted with before, or is it going to be like random generic character number like 3802? I guess we'll find out one way or another. Hello? Fishwife? Are you actually like a fishwife, or are you just like being called that because he's rude?
Look.
You there. Nope, looks like generic villager.
Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same as
Gossip, there you go.
God be with you, good wife. Has something happened here?
Heavens no. It's quiet here, unlike some other places.
Too quiet.
And what about that empty grave?
What empty grave would that be now?
The one beyond the village, alongside the road to Sasau. Just by the river.
Very
The pine
specific, but
headland.
okay.
How would you know it's empty? Unless it was dug up.
Oh, it's dug up, all right. Freshly. And empty. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Lord in heaven, what in the name of...
How come it's not in hallowed ground, anyway?
That's a good
Only
question, actually.
unrepentant sinners are buried like that. Usually.
I don't like to say. It's an old wound that's best forgotten.
Whose grave is it?
But you'll tell me because you're a gossip.
Well, once a long time ago there was a young charcoal burner living here with his wife. There was always a lot of charcoal burners here, but this fellow worked alone.
Okay.
That's not an easy job for one man.
No one wanted to work with him, or what?
Ah, he was a hard-headed fellow who always wanted to take care of his family himself.
That doesn't sound bad.
Well, I can understand that.
Yeah.
It's always better to work for yourself than break your back for someone else.
His wife was expecting, though no one knew it yet. And he wasn't doing well at all. Soon enough, they had nothing to eat.
Unfortunate.
So he took to thieving.
Oh. Stealing is wrong, says Henry the thief.
Well, I can understand him. To watch your family suffer like that. What could he do when they were going hungry?
If we'd known how badly off they was, folk would have helped out. But he kept his troubles to himself.
And did he get caught?
Well, he must have,
Well, at
right?
first it was just a few eggs going missing from people's hen coops. But then it was anything that wasn't nailed down. And in the end, they caught him.
Well, I suppose he was harshly
did they
punished
hang
for
him?
Even then, he didn't let on why he was
Oh,
doing
wow.
it. They whipped the skin off his back and banished him from Leditchko.
it. So justice was done then?
It wasn't enough for some folk. When the butcher found out he'd never get any compensation, he wanted them to chop off the charcoal burner's hands. If the bailiff hadn't talked sense into him, he'd have done it himself with his cleaver.
Well, he got off lightly enough then.
And in the end,
And then he got buried
what
here
was coming
somehow.
to him,
Yeah.
and more.
The butcher caught up with him.
I have.
No,
A mob?
It
No.
was the mills
Oh.
of God turning slowly but surely.
That sucks, man.
His wife bled to death in childbirth, and the child died with her.
That's really sad, yeah. God have mercy.
God have mercy on their souls.
Amen.
Nothing could have been done to save them.
There was no one there. He had no one who would care for his wife. They say on that day, he parted ways with God forever, and he turned his back on the village too.
Well, I mean, he was
I
already
reckon he never forgave
exiled.
himself, nor us either.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways. But how did he end up?
Don't ask me that, lad. I beg you.
I'm asking.
Come now, good wife. You can't leave the story unfinished.
I said no. Will you let it lie?
No. I'm persuasion man. Okay. Wow, the gossip refused to tell me something amazing. Talk to me.
Greetings.
Hi. The tragic fate of the charcoal burner.
I know who was buried in that grave. A young charcoal burner.
So begins the tragic tale of the young charcoal burner who became entangled with the devil himself.
Oh, don't start. What devil? I'm trying to tell you. Ugh. He was from Ledetchko. He was trying to eke out a living for himself and his wife.
Can we not
He couldn't
ruin his
manage.
reputation
When
anymore?
she fell pregnant, he took to stealing.
Pride drove
Yeah,
him
can we
from
not?
the straight and narrow path, and soon he sold his soul to the devil to fill his stomach.
They caught him and punished him, but some of the people he'd robbed didn't think it was enough. Then when his wife died in childbirth, and the child too, he blamed everyone for it. Even God, apparently.
But when the time came to pay his debt to hell, the devil had no use for his soul, and took his wife and child instead. The charcoal burner cursed God.
I kind of feel bad about this
who
now.
struck him down in righteous vengeance. But the dead man's soul never left him.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. We're like dragging his reputation through the mud even worse than it already was.
God and men,
This man doesn't
and
deserve
take
that.
Vengeance on the living.
Jesus, did you listen to what I said at all?
Sorry, did you say something?
Oh, never mind. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, the question is, what would the Revenant do to get revenge on the villagers? Well, apprentice?
He stole food. His wife died.
What about his wife and child? No doubt.
But that's
he
not
wants to
their
avenge
fault.
Their death.
Well, how did they die?
In childbirth.
Childbirth.
And when his love turned to rage, the water turned to blood. Nothing too original. But it's tried and tested. If you do it at the baths, everyone will hear.
And where exactly am I
How am I
supposed to
supposed
find
to
his
do
blood? Yeah.
It might be a bit suspicious if I'm seen walking around with a pail of blood.
No problem. There's a certain potion that will do the trick easily.
Are you gonna sell it to me? Color the water in the baths. He stole food.
He was stealing food from people, right? So, supposing he started again.
We should steal from people? Disgraceful.
Okay,
Have
let's
you
not
no
then.
Shame?
Maybe just a few eggs from hen coops, like the gossip mentioned.
Well, that wouldn't be too serious a sin. Will they put it down to the Revenant, though?
They would, if I put some charcoal there instead.
And their nourishment he turned into ash.
Okay. I need to go and buy charcoal again. The butcher?
The gossip mentioned the butcher. It seems he was infuriated that the charcoal burners.
Is it the same
punishment was
butcher,
too
though?
lenient.
She was like, oh, a long time ago.
Spoil
It
their
might not even be the
meat
same
with
guy
his
anymore.
malign touch.
How's that?
Spoiled meat is a classic example of a Revenant's power.
I thought it was the work of bad butchers.
That too, sometimes.
So, I should switch the good meat for bad at the butcher's. What about the butcher woman?
What about her?
Her conscience was troubled on account of her man, and she couldn't sleep. But I helped her, so she's found some peace.
So, no problem then.
What?
No, I don't want to do
Scare
that.
the
Yeah.
wits out of her and start all over again.
I'm glad that I brought it up.
If you can find some other solution, you don't have to switch the meat. But I wouldn't worry about her. But make sure it's the same kind of meat. Not even a Revenant will turn a cow into a chicken.
He cursed God. That's very serious.
He also did that, yes.
What is it that most brings God to mind?
A church?
They don't have a church there.
Oh.
But everyone will have a rosary. I can't think of anything else.
That's it! If folks start losing their rosaries, they'll have
Are you
sleepless
expecting me to
nights over it.
pickpocket everyone
want me
for
to steal
rosaries?
rosaries?
Right?
But that's...
Or just exchange them.
For what?
For nothing.
Great.
Funny.
So, switch eggs for charcoal, switch the meat, color the water in the baths, and
Switch the rosaries.
The rosaries. That ought to do it. I hope so.
I
Of
assume
course,
there's a
if
religious
you come up with
consideration,
anything
which is
else,
why they're so
Don't let me hold you back.
they're so hesitant
Talking to
to
people
quote
might
unquote
give you
steal the
ideas.
rosaries.
Traders, the bailiff.
Well, what if someone sees me in the act?
They mustn't. Otherwise, it'll end up like Sasau all over again. Don't draw attention to yourself, or they'll put two and two together.
Sure.
I am
I'll
absolutely
keep my
going to be
head
drawing
down.
attention to myself.
How would I know if I've succeeded? I doubt it'll be announced on the market square.
I'll be the first to know. They'll come running to me for a remedy, like hens at feeding time. Off you go and raise hell.
Okay. About
Whatever
the
he did,
remains.
Don't you think he deserves some peace?
I think so, yes.
Dear Henry, after all the poor wretch went through, I'd say he's beyond any peace.
Well, he certainly won't have any as long as I'm carrying his
Right?
bones
I don't
around
need
with
his
me.
bones on me.
Ah, but you know who those remains could help.
Help?
Who?
How?
Me, of course. And I'd pay you a nice price for a Revenant's bones.
But there is no revenant.
Not yet. What do you say?
Supposing I bury them somewhere.
Maybe I should bury him somewhere else.
What are you saying? That would be such a waste. Anyway, if someone saw you, the whole game would be out.
He doesn't deserve this.
Well, supposing I do it later, when the fuss has died down.
All right, if you must. But I don't know what you hope to get out of it.
At least the poor
Satisfaction.
wretch will have peace at last.
Maybe. As long as you bury him in hallowed ground. Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
Like in Rat-Eye, maybe?
Okay.
Well, that's probably the nearest. That gossip-mongering crone would know.
True, I could ask her.
I can ask her. I will do
If
that.
you must. But for heaven's sake, don't even hint to her what you're up to. Goodbye.
Well, obviously. Okay. Bury Lev's remains in Ratai. Okay, interesting that I have a name. Talk to the gossip about the coal burner. I will. Where is she? Color the water. Where's the gossip? Is she still in town? Well, this is the hard part because I have no idea where she went. Also, I have no rotten meat, so I have to buy meat and waste my time, basically, until it goes rotten. Unless there's some other way. Let me talk to her about this. Hey, Drahomira.
Good God! What happened to your clothes?
Don't worry
If you were
about it.
robbed, you should report it.
Don't worry about it. Okay, well, I have to buy food off of you anyway. So let's just... Like, how much meat am I swapping out? That's the next question. What am I swapping out? How? Where? What am I tampering with?
Chickens. That should be no problem.
Chickens? Is that it? Just the chickens? I'll need 4 chickens. Okay, that's easy enough. Let me buy 4 chickens off you now, and then wait around a little bit. I don't want to do this to you, though. Sorry.
Take care.
This is fine. They're worth barely any gold. And now I'm going to run off. Looking for the gossip. Oh, there she is. Okay. I was actually riding off to the blacksmith in order to pick up the charcoal. But hey, can I talk to you again?
God save. How may I help you, good night?
Now, how did he die?
Good wife.
Yes, lad. What can I do for you?
You know, I can't stop thinking about what happened to that poor wretch.
Have you no consideration for a poor old woman?
Nope.
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
I am persuasion person. You have 0 in everything. It might bring you relief.
It might relieve you to talk to someone.
Relieve me from what?
Well, guilt.
Guilt? Why should I feel guilty?
Yeah, why should you
Clearly
feel guilty?
something weighs heavy on your soul, just like the other villagers. The older ones.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'd say it's connected to that empty grave. Well, that wretch returns as a revenant, and no one does anything. It's not just fear, but more like everyone is expecting some punishment that was bound to come one day.
Oh, you might be right.
Okay,
Maybe it would give
tell
me
me
some
more.
peace in my old age to finally tell the whole story.
Please do.
Several people from the village went to have it out with Lev, but he grabbed an axe and drove them off. He swore if anyone came near him, he'd burn their house down.
Okay,
Then he buried his wife and child in the meadows beyond Ledechko.
fair enough.
I saw him carving 3 statues there.
Lev, you say his name was? What kind of statues?
There's 3 roughly carved beams there, each with a human face, except the smallest, which has no face at
Representing his family, of
For a
course.
stillborn child,
Yeah.
I suppose. What happened then?
all. Nothing. He went back to his work, but never spoke to the villagers again.
I thought he was exiled. I thought he was thrown out of town.
Rate for food, rather than talk to anyone.
Why did he
here.
stick around?
So
Why
he
was he
died
allowed
alone
to
in
stick
the end?
around?
Actually, it was the villagers. It was us that killed him.
What?
Please elaborate.
Just on account of his stealing?
No. Not long after, fires started springing up in the village. And when the first house burned down, the folk were very angry.
And of course suspicion fell on Lev.
Everyone was dead
Is there
certain
proof that it was him?
They all remembered his words.
Hmm.
Do you know how arsonists are punished, lad?
No, I don't.
By burning on the pyre.
Oh boy.
But no one wanted to waste time with the law.
Oh dear.
We just went to his house at night, smashed in the door, and windows and threw lighting torches inside.
There was no proof that he did
was
it,
the
though.
end of him. But the fires...
Kept
the
going?
fires didn't stop.
Well,
So he
good
was
job.
innocent?
He was.
Good job. Well done.
Well, I won't condemn you for it. It's for God to judge, but...
I'll say
May he
this
forgive
to
you
be
for
nice.
Thanks, lad. I pray every day for forgiveness, and it's a weight off my shoulders to tell someone.
God be with
So now I have an option to bury him near Ledechko, presumably where he buried his wife and child. I think I would rather do that. Yes, I know, consecrated ground and all that fun stuff, but it's not even that far away from where I was. They buried him not that far away from his wife and child. Okay. How am I supposed to color the baths? I'm not sure right now, but I need to go and pick up charcoal. So let's do that real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about getting all of the other stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure our guy said that I could skip out on the whole, ruining the meat thing for Drahomira. I know I bought the chickens, but if I can avoid re-traumatizing her, that'd be great. Alright. Where is the blacksmith? Did I mess it up? Did I forget where he lives? I think I forgot where he lives. He's on the other side, isn't he? Oh, he's down there. Okay. I presume he's down there, based on account of the smoke. No? Maybe this one? No, that's the tanner. Where the heck is the smith? Oh, there he is. Okay, before you close for the night, I need to buy charcoal off of you, buddy.
Yeah.
Hello there.
God save you.
I need, not repairs, I need charcoal.
Take care.
And I know you sell some. I don't know how many I need, so I'm just gonna buy 5 and hope that's enough. Also, I need to go into egg coops. How many do I need? Oh, I needed 3 eggs. Okay, well that's fine. I need to run around looking for egg coops. Am I literally just gonna... I guess that's a chicken... Yeah, that's a chicken farm right here. Do I just walk in, or... How do I exchange the eggs? Game? How exchange eggs? Is this one not viable, or what? Am I missing something? Oh, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe it's the smaller ones I'm looking for. Yeah, it was. Okay, I see. No one can see this. Oh, and black feathers. Hilarious. Charcoal. Just the one, right? That's all I need? I think. Did that count? It didn't give me a tooltip. No, okay, it did count. 1 out of 3. Okay. So I'm looking for the small coops, not the big ones. Got it. I'm gonna have to run around town looking for these. Okay, well, I'm gonna go hunting. 4 eggs. I don't know what sound I'm hearing, but it's kind of freaky. What is that? What is that? I have no idea. Is it like a... It's a dog, but I don't think that's a dog's noise. Has anyone seen any chickens around here? Because I sure as hell haven't. Oh no, there's a chicken coop right there, right in front of me. What am I doing? That is freaky as hell. Okay. Okay. Well, there's a chicken coop here. So that's fine and dandy. No one's looking back here. No eggs. Is that okay? Can I just drop in a charcoal? Would this still count? Let's see. 2 out of 3. Okay, that's good. That's good. I just need to find a third one now. Well, there's another coop. Well, there are more chickens here. Oh, and this one's fine too. That's perfect. That'll do it. Cobwebs. Huh, funny. Well, that was simple enough. Well, not that bad. Kind of annoying to run around looking for these, but at least these two were side by side with one another. So now I need to figure out how to color the water in the baths. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to do that, but I need to check in with the Charlatan from time to time as well. Steel rosaries. Are the rosaries on people, or are they, like, in people's houses? Steal the rosary beads. Like, is this on people? Am I just supposed to pickpocket or what? I'm not sure, so I'm gonna have to find someone isolated to pickpocket off of them. Another chicken coop here. There were plenty of opportunities, it looks like.
Hey, where's your torch?
Sorry. Although, I might be able to pickpocket off this lady because she's walking in on her own. Random villager, you don't see me.
What is it you want here?
Nothing. Dog, please. Turn around. Keep walking. No, she's gonna keep staring at me. That's fine.
Don't you know you have to have a life?
I've heard that story. No one is seeing this. I probably should pickpocket off of the guard.
Have a proper appetite next time.
Here's the
That'll
gossip
ruffle his
again.
feathers for him.
The charlatan is MIA. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's sleep for the night. And then I'll worry about it in the morning. So I don't know if stealing from a guard is going to be... Oh. Okay. Let's try and steal from the shop guard. I don't know if this will work. Or if he'll even have the, a rosary on him. Ooh, he has a ton of stuff on him, though. Lots of food. Yeah, food. Salami. Oh, of course, he works at the store. Makes sense that he would have some of the inventory. Okay, that's fine, but none of that was a rosary. Also, there was something... One of that was a torch, which I don't want or need. So I'm not seeing any rosaries, like, at all. Okay. So that's not it. I can just drop the torch, because that's just weighing me down. I now have a bunch of free food, which is nice, but I actually need to get... Oh, were you standing there the whole time? No way you were standing there the whole time.
You're up to no good.
Okay, well, that's a mystery. I like how your shop guard isn't even looking over your inventory or your stuff. Like, none of you see me sneaking around right now.
Are you looking for...
Well, now you do, but... I kind of don't really want to steal from Drahomira. I want to leave her alone. Drahomira is too nice. Also, she's been through too much. Yeah, she's been through way too much.
Are you looking for someone?
No, I'm not. Okay, so, Charlatan.
I'm glad to see you.
How are things going?
So, how am I doing so far?
Well, someone asked me how to deal with a revenant, but no one is worried enough to part with any corn.
Well, it's a start.
No one in Ledechko would eat a single egg, even if they had any, because all the hens are hexed.
Oh, that's
well, at least
helpful.
they've got fuel for their
Yeah.
fires. That's still not enough, is it?
No, we've only done
There's
one thing so
still
far.
a long way to go. Take care.
Okay. I saw a tooltip or a conversation option pop up about potion for turning water into blood.
What's the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
You mean for coloring the water?
Yes, sure.
Ah, well,
Well,
pay close attention now.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
How love turned to bloodshed.
You're gonna tell me a
Once
story?
There was a knight
Okay.
who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all
Probably
wearing
poppies,
bright
right?
red wimples. But he was afraid his prickly
Is that
exterior
nettle?
would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried
Saint
the name
George's
of
or whatever,
patron
the flower, the
saint of
yellow
his
one?
order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a
Wine,
rendezvous
okay.
with the maid. All three would drink wine together by the river, and he would help his friend to get acquainted with her. This they did.
Okay, now the story is going all over the place.
The maid fell in love instead with the pious knight. The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded, anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused. The young maid took a dagger from one of the knights and plunged it into her own heart.
Okay, but
Their
how is this a recipe?
bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood flowed from them into the river, turning the waters crimson.
I thought you were going to tell me the recipe, not some fable.
It is. the
Yeah, I mean, I
recipe.
get that.
I mean, the recipe
But I didn't get all the
is
steps.
concealed in the story,
What on earth for?
so I don't forget it.
Okay,
All right.
let me
So
persuade
what does
you.
it mean?
Tell me the
I
normal
can't
way.
remember.
Great. So if you don't know, who does?
You'll figure it out, my loyal apprentice. I remember there are 3 plants in the story, but that's about all. But I know it was a simple recipe.
Mm-hmm.
It should be enough to grind the ingredients and brew them together for one
Okay,
trip.
that's more straightforward.
So all you have to
So
do
I'm thinking
is
poppy.
work out, what
I
the
assume nettle
ingredients are
has
in the story.
thorns.
Sure. Why make things simple
And
if you can
then
complicate them?
the last thing is like the saint whatever flower that I have on me.
What's the recipe?
Can I
Hey,
nag him
Cloak,
again?
I'm all ears.
How once
Oh no, he's just gonna say the same thing over and over. Okay, about
What
the
about-
remains.
What?
I want to bury
I
them.
think I'd rather bury them.
You could. But what a waste. Imagine the power they could have.
At least the poor wretch will have peace.
Yeah, we've been through
Fucking
this.
rat on.
See you
All right.
later.
Maybe you have the potion already brewed.
Goodbye.
Bone powder, St. Thomas, mint, silence is golden, and other myths too. Oh, book on speech. Problem is my speech is already maxed out, so I don't need it. Mandrake, mint. Okay, none of this is what I need. I might have nettle in my chest, so maybe I should go and check that.
Marvel at the miraculous items on offer today.
And I definitely have poppy in my chest, right? I presume. Let's see, how am I doing? Dandelion, nettle. Okay. Poppy, yep. Let me hold on to a few of these in case I'm wrong about my guesses. And then the St. John's wort, there you go. I'm already carrying like 30 of them on me, so that's that. Unless there's more. Are there more red flowers for me to worry about? No, I don't think so. Thistle. Oh, it could be thistle. Thistle's got thorns, right? It could be thistle or it could be nettle. What does the description say? It doesn't say much. I think thistle is the thorny one. Yeah, it might be thistle instead. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm dealing with. This quest is a little bit more convoluted than I was expecting, actually. There's a lot more trying to figure stuff out than I was expecting. I also still need to steal rosaries. Not quite sure how to do that either. Although I've only stolen from like one person so far. I kind of want to pickpocket this lady, but I'm in the middle of town.
Magical
And
elixirs
also,
and amulets.
there's a non-zero chance that the Charlatan could report me for my crime. Which would be hilarious, but not great. Maybe this guy, because he's kind of wandering off behind the bats. Alright, Mr. Generic Man. So far so good. Money. Key. Rosary. Okay, so it is pickpocketing. That's good. Helpful. 1 out of 5. Got it. A lot of pickpocketing is going to be required. But that's fine. At least now I know what my task actually is. Let's not do that there, but this guy's wandering off largely on his own. And I think I'm far enough away that no one will catch me, so... This is fine. This is still fine. Okay, I had plenty of time. That's not it. Rosary. Perfect. I have enough time to do this too. Grab all the keys. Pickpocketing went up, which is nice. Let's level up our skill in that. Item Expert, Hidden Pockets. I want Pocket Sight 3. I'm not worried about that right now. If anyone likes you at least a little, they won't call a guard. Your reputation will still fall. Honestly, that's really tempting. Reveal stats for half the items. Don't know about that. Increases your chance of pickpocketing someone with the same charisma level. Okay, but like my charisma is maxed. Like no one's gonna be at my charisma level. Let's take friendly neighbor. And reduces your chance of being discovered when there's a lot of people around. You know what? I'll take crowd control. I'll take them both. Nice. And now there's a baker here who I can probably steal from, which is good. She's probably on the far edge of town, though. I'm not expecting to see anyone else around here. So after this guy delivers whatever he's bringing in, I could probably steal from her. Because she's not looking at me directly.
Back trouble.
Yes, back trouble. Oh, but there's a dude back there who would see me. No, I think I'm far enough away that he won't see me, actually. And traders probably have money.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll
Don't look
find
over
it
here.
Nowhere else.
I didn't mean to take the food, to be honest. Rosary, perfect. I swear I saw a key in here. I did. I can't deselect after I've chosen, so. And then there's this one guy who's working back here. Oh, no, that's still the same dude. He might turn around, though. And no, this is not going to work because he's going to walk in front of her. Okay. And then there's the miller's daughter here, and the miller. Cool, cool. I actually don't know if this is the miller's daughter. I just assumed. Mill May Jane. Well, I think she is, actually. This is where I sent my buddies to work, right? I believe so. How is my pickpocketing so good now? I'm not complaining, but there's the rosary. That's good. I have plenty of time to work with. I'll just take all this. Thank you. Pretty sure someone went into the room, but I think they're walking in together into the same room. Yeah. Old Thomas. So, I've got to be quick about this. Stealing from the miller seems bad. Seems like a very bad idea. Okay, that was rough. It's not great. I could probably knock him out. No, it's not worth it. Because the other guy's going to walk back in here. They're working together right now. I'm technically not trespassing right now. But he's probably going to walk out of the room. He's probably going to get something and then come around. And then he'll catch me the moment he flips around. Right? Probably a safe bet, but it's worth a shot. He's going to turn around. He's going to turn around. Okay. Oh, he's got various dice on him. You know what? I'll take all your dice. Thank you. So that's 5 out of 5 rosaries done. I don't need to do that anymore. So that's good. We can go and turn this in as well. To my buddy, the Charlatan. Where is he? I can hear him screaming, so I know he's around. Hello.
All the way.
You there. How are we doing?
So, how am I doing so far?
Everyone's talking about
Good.
Revenant.
We're making movements.
The 11 plagues of Egypt.
Wasn't it 10?
Yes, it was, but...
Oh, you still have a lot to learn.
Sure, okay.
Nevertheless, half the village is without rosaries. Someone even wanted to buy one from me.
And did you
Okay, did you have one to sell?
I don't trade in such banal goods.
Oh, another cat's paw?
I sold him a cat's paw.
I didn't know a cat's paw was good for warding off revenants.
Henry, all the goods I have are good for warding off revenants.
Of course.
That's still not enough, is it?
You're
Never.
getting there, but they need a bit more pushing.
Got it. So now, the only thing I want to do, really, is... Well, I can bury the remains. I need to go and craft this potion. Is that the closest one? The alchemy bench? Probably. Okay. Well, let's go and bury Lev, by his friends. Or, sorry, his friends. By his dead family. Out in the field. Which means I need to head in this general direction. I'm going the right way. And I think I'll basically do it like this. Oh, that's probably it over there, right? I need to find the 3... Not statues, but like the 3 monoliths or whatever he put up. That ain't it. Well, that's the field where he was buried. Or sorry, that's the hill where he was buried. So it's actually to the right of that. So it's going to be like over here somewhere. Right? Somewhere around here? Am I... Ah! That'll be it. Interesting sight. Yeah, no kidding. Berry. I think so. Oh! Not so Christian burial.
Rest in peace.
Grant peaceful rest to the soul of the wretched charcoal burner, something, something, something. I know, I didn't put him in hallowed ground, but I put him with his family. I hope he's happy with that. I feel for the guy, man. I really do. Like, that's such a sad story. Okay. And now I've got to go back up to the alchemy bench, which is going to be up in the woods, like in this general direction. There's a hanged man right there. That guy's not getting a Christian burial either. Okay. I think I'm heading in the right direction. So I'm gonna just have to throw all this in, do it for one turn, and then see if I made the correct potion. I don't know. I'm really hoping that the alchemy lady here has ingredients that I can buy, so I can just try over and over again. I'm also hoping that I'm going in the right direction. I might be overdoing it a bit. I think she lives more up in the hills. Yep, okay. Perfect. That'll do. That wasn't that bad. Hello, ma'am. I'm just here to use your alchemy bench. Don't mind me. We're on good terms, aren't we? So let's start the alchemy. I don't think it's going to be an official recipe, because he told me a story. Also, what is chamomile brew? A recipe I got from Brother Nicodemus. It won't miraculously cure anything, but it will fortify health and heal slowly. Ooh. That's cool. That's all you need to do, huh? Interesting. Not too worried about it right now, but if it can boost HP, that could be helpful in late game stuff. So they definitely used wine. And then what? How do I prepare the items? How do I prepare my stuff? Do I have to choose something to prepare anyway? Maybe find one that has thistle and poppy? And St. George's or whatever? Thistle, poppy, herb, Paris. Eyebright, valerian. Crazy how complicated the Padfoot potion actually is. I guess it's not surprising. It's probably like one of the better things, right? Herbs. If I go straight to herbs, can I prepare it using this? I cannot. Thistle is pointy and barbed. Okay, how am I supposed to craft this? How do I prepare this if I don't actually have a recipe to work with? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh. So, some fumbling around later, I realized there's actually an inventory button. Yeah, I can just do it this way. So, I think... No, not nettle. I think this is what I would need. Now, he just said to just throw it all together, right? Like, just toss it in, boil... I say boil. I assume it's boil. For one turn, and that should be enough? I guess I'll find out if that's true. Let's get it boiling. There you go. Already boiling. Lovely. Do I need to actually time this, or can I just throw them in whenever? I'm just gonna try by throwing them in whenever for now. So that's one. Some poppy, please. I guess I could have put them all together in a dish. That might have been better. But it's fine. We'll do the bellows. Grab a thistle. Toss it in. Okay. And then we'll just do this. I know. Some of it was already in there for a while, but it's fine. I assume. I hope. Now, he didn't say we had to distill it or anything, so I'm just gonna roll with this. Alright, I'm ready. That's all I need, yes? What did I make? You've discovered a new recipe. You've discovered a new recipe step. Okay, that doesn't tell me what I just added to my inventory. Was it a failed potion? Was it like... I like how this is already rotten. Remedy, smokes unknown potion. Is this what I wanted? I don't know. Did I successfully make the potion? I guess I'll find out. I'm gonna have to ride back into town. Let's go. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, don't mind me. I'm here to do something to your bathwater. I promise I'm not here to to drink it or sell it. Yeah. Okay, well, that was the only... Those were the only baths I saw, unless there's like a private bath inside. Like with the ones by Ratai. Don't think I see anything like that, so I think those are the ones I need to mess with. So, the problem is, I just walked in there.
Someone there? Hey!
And I can't actually do anything to the water, so I think my recipe was a failure. So I'm gonna have to ride back up again. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, second time's the charm. Let's put them all together this time before I do anything crazy. So we'll toss the wine in, please and thank you. So then it'll all go in at the same time. And then I guess I should also try using the mortar on it together as well. That's a possibility. So toss that down. Give me the St. John's wort. Toss that down. And the thistle. Okay. I'm not gonna mix it up, but I am going to give this a try. So let's see this. Will this craft an unknown potion as well, or am I good? Let's see. Get it in there. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's give it a turn. And we'll just boil for a bit. I guess I'll prep myself by grabbing one of the files as well. Is that clear? I think that's clear. Let's do it. What have we got? I have no idea what I just got. Let's see. What type of potion would it be? Unknown potion 2. Okay. So that was not it either. So I guess my next try will be to grind them up together and toss them in. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to switch to nettle. Because I don't know what else I could possibly be doing wrong right now. But at least I have those as an option. And I'm sure Drahomira has more for me to buy if necessary. Okay. So let's do the same thing. Now this time we're going to throw them in the mortar and pestle. Grab that. Toss. Third item. I totally believe. I believe. Get this in there. Okay, so let's grind it up. Wonderful. Okay, toss it all back onto the dish. It's all ground. And we'll do the same steps that we've already done before. So let's get it to boiling. Perfect. We'll let it boil a bit. Toss this crap in. Dump it in there. Thank you very much. And then we can turn the sand glass. Wonderful. And let's grab a file and prepare ourselves. How about now? You've discovered Nupa. Okay, okay, perfect. That's helpful. So now I got it correct. So it was really just the grinding that I missed. Fair enough. Fake blood. There's 3 ounces. 3 bottles of it. So that's 1 for each of the 3 baths that we just saw. Which is good. Let me just get back there real quick. So we're back at the baths, but I get the suspicion that I should probably be doing this at night. Because all of them are just standing around. They're 110% going to see me doing this.
Answer me.
Yeah, they can 100% see me doing this.
Has something happened?
No, no, don't you worry about it. They're all just staring at me, so that's not helpful.
Are you looking for something?
No? Okay, tell you what, let me just try this at night. I might as well just stand around. Let's stand around and then, just walk in when it's open. Okay, now nighttime. I thought I had stolen some sausages. Yes, I have. So that will get me back to 90. Lovely, lovely. Oh. People are enjoying the baths at this time of day. I guess that makes sense,
Well,
yes.
You wouldn't want to go home to your wife looking like a stuffed
I've
owl.
never actually sat in on any of this before. But fair enough. No one can see me doing this, though, because they're all distracted, so... Fake blood, please. Oh, I only needed to do one? Hey, Thomas. You enjoying the,
Hey!
You enjoying the baths? Okay, so I only needed to poison... I only needed to do one of them, it looks like. So that's good. Charlatan, are you still hanging out, or are you done for the day?
Hey!
I get the feeling that Charlatan is done for the day. Right? Check in from time to time. Where did he go? He's in by the pub area. Makes sense, makes sense. So, he's over here somewhere. Where does the Charlatan even sleep? Does he, like, sleep in the coop or something? Like, where is he? He's apparently here somewhere. Oh, you are sleeping in the coop. Hey, buddy. About that recipe. How is the haunting going? Oh, about the recipe.
Yes, you want to buy it?
No, I didn't go through all that trouble just to go and try and buy it.
It can wait.
As you wish.
How's the haunting going?
Good work, Henry.
Good.
The whole village is shaking in its boots. Soon, people won't step outside the door without saying 3 Hail Marys.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm beginning to feel haunted myself.
The baths are closed. No one will tell you why. But everyone is clearly frightened.
So, the job is done, eh?
Not quite.
What am I
But you just said the whole
still
village
missing?
is shaking with fear.
The whole village, but for one individual.
Alright, who's the brave person?
That's what I thought too. Only this fellow is giving everyone the benefit of his wisdom.
Okay, who is it?
Shaking up before he undoes your good work.
But if he's not been scared yet, what more can I do to frighten him?
Well, when he's not hanging around here ruining my trade, he's in the tavern boasting.
Well, we're at the tavern right now, so that's convenient.
By that empty grave, to prove there's no revenant.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Exactly. He just needs a little persuasion. And once he's there, make it the most terrifying night of his life.
Okay, how do you suppose I should do that?
For, then?
It's best to be well prepared. You ought to find out something about him, so there's no surprise.
Is this the fearless guy that I just see, like, wandering around town? Probably, right?
Naturally. And Henry.
Gossip, okay.
Before we get to that grave, you can still try and come up with more ways to frighten the villagers. The more terrified they are, the more groschen there'll be in it for me. For us, that is.
Yeah, I don't particularly care about that. I just want the recipe. So I need to find the brave lad. Which one's the brave lad? It's probably the fearless guy, right? Something fearless Felix, I think his name was. I don't see him. Okay, where's the gossip now? Ask the gossip. Well, the gossip is apparently right here in the middle of the town, so that's probably you right here. Perfect. Hello. I need to ask about the brave guy.
God save.
About this brave fellow.
Good wife.
You're still here, lad?
Yes, I am.
Thought you'd have fled by now.
Fled? Why on earth would I do that?
Because there's a revenant on the prowl. The whole village is talking about it, and everyone is terrified.
Ah, that. But I heard there's one brave lad who's not afraid.
You mean Felix?
Okay, I was right. It is Felix.
I don't know what his name is, but he's always arguing in the tavern that there's no revenant.
That's him. The fool doesn't believe what's going on under his own nose. He hasn't the sense he was born with.
Okay. He claims he'd spend the night by the grave.
He even said he'd spend the night at the graveside, just to prove there's no revenant.
Aye. All talk and no
Oh, am I
action.
supposed to
Is
persuade
he
him to do
brave or
it?
just stupid? Surely he's afraid of something.
I couldn't tell you. But if he's to be believed, he doesn't fear the devil himself.
And do you believe him?
Well, it's true he never seems bothered by anything. But then he's always with that other pair.
What pair?
What pair? Yeah.
2 mates of his.
But he was alone in the tavern.
Aye, they're not locals, but outside the village, wherever he goes, they go with him.
So I need to knock them out? Or pay them
They're
off?
not bad lads, but they're no heroes, that's for sure.
How's that?
Them two have their fears, but then who doesn't?
What are they afraid of?
The first one wouldn't even go into the woods alone, because he's afraid of wild animals.
Okay, fair enough.
Is that so? I wonder why.
He got lost in the forest as a young lad, and he wasn't found till next morning, shaking and pale as a ghost.
Well, at least he wasn't
when they
eaten
found
by
him.
wolves. Poor boy.
Poor lad. He must have been scared out of his wits.
That he was.
And
What
the other
about
guy?
one?
He's afraid of fire.
Why?
His own father burned him.
Ay, ay, ay.
God forgive him. As a young lad, he was playing with fire and nearly set fire to the house. So his pa taught him a lesson he wouldn't forget.
That's
Poor
terrible. Yeah.
That's a terrible way to teach a child.
My words, exactly.
Oh, it's been an interesting chat. Thanks, good wife.
Good luck then.
Okay. How do I deal with his friends? Where are his friends? They follow him around out of town. Go back to the Charlatan. Oh, sure. Let me just wake him up again real quick. I guess we're gonna have to come up with ideas on how to freak them all out. Wake up.
Good health to you.
Yes, yes. Fearless fellows!
This brave fella, Felix his name is, if we can get him to spend the night at the grave, he won't be alone. Wherever he goes, he always has 2 mates tagging along.
Like he's afraid to be alone.
Oh,
Could be.
possibly.
So, if we could get him there alone, it shouldn't be too hard to scare him.
Maybe.
And how are we gonna
maybe not.
accomplish that?
He claims he's not afraid of anything.
That's easy to say. I'm not so sure. Only, we have to get rid of the other 2. What do you know about them?
One
I know
of them's
enough.
afraid of wild animals. Won't even go into the woods on his own.
I see. And the other one?
Well, he's afraid of fire, but I doubt an ordinary campfire would do the trick.
Well, we'll think of something. Anyway, you take care of the first one.
How
though?
so? Yeah, exactly. How?
Haven't you learned anything from me? Talk to a dog.
What?
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Any particular one, Master?
The most frightening one, of course.
What
how
about the
am I
one that was
supposed to
freaking me
recognise it?
out? There was one that was
One
making
looks the same as
noise.
another.
By his bark, naturally.
Yeah.
Can't you hear him?
Is this the...
He'd
Okay.
scare the wits out of
Is this the
anyone.
one I was talking
That's a
about?
dog.
Because I was like, what the hell is making
Either
that noise?
that or Satan in the guise of a
I think
beast.
I think that's
Right.
exactly it. Okay.
And what do I do with him?
Have a conversation with him and see
What?
if you can mimic his bark.
Okay, well that's
great idea.
one way to do it.
People will think I'm barking mad.
God be
Hilarious.
with you.
Learn wild animal calls. Okay. Well, I know... Well, I don't really know exactly which field it was in, but I know it's in a field somewhere. So I'm gonna go and look for it. Find the dog with a strange bark. Is this on my map? No, it's not. I know there's a dog with a strange bark. Because I was commenting on it. Because I was like, the hell is that? So... Was it you?
Come on then. Bark.
Yeah, you're the weird one. You sound like a demon.
What a beast you are. Alright, let's see. Ruff. Ruff.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna practice.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
Oh dear, Henry's just having fun.
Boo. 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 That's still not quite it. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Boo! 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 That's it. And now I'm
Is it?
officially the village idiot.
Yes, you are. Well done. Yeah, that's the scary dog. That is the horrifying dog. Why didn't we learn that version of it? Go back to the Charlatan. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to keep waking him up. I also need to remember where the actual pub is. I think I've overstepped, actually. I think I went too far. The pub should be just around the corner. I should probably book a room for the night before I get trapped out in the dark with no way to sleep. Let's purchase a room for the evening.
Coming right up.
Okay, give me a room first.
Here.
Give me a room first.
Greeting.
Yes, yes.
For help.
Just.
Yep, 2 gold, not a problem, bye. Alright, Charlatan, wake up.
I'll be right back with that.
So, how did you get on?
I found that mutt. Although from the noises it made, you'd hardly guess it was a dog.
So you've learned to bark.
Yes, don't make
have,
me do it
master.
here.
So bark.
Ah. Alright.
I never thought I'd stoop so low. Boo! Boo!
Perfect.
But what if it's not enough?
Ah, ye of little faith. Besides, can you think of any other way?
Not really.
Wanna have him
How are we
there
going
on
to deal
his
with the
own, we
fire?
can always knock the other 2 out.
Also true,
And
yeah.
What if he finds them unconscious?
I can throw them in a
Always haul
ditch.
them off somewhere he won't
Yeah.
find them.
Just make sure you don't botch it, Henry. It could easily turn very sour.
Don't
Agreed.
worry. But what about the other fella?
Ah, yes, apprentice. You have the good fortune to witness a genius at work. Watch and learn. An oil lamp.
Okay.
An oil lamp?
Precisely. Isn't it ingenious?
A marvellous invention, I grant you. But what do you want to do with it?
That's the clever part. I've hung a lamp like this
Ooh.
over the Revenant's grave.
Okay, but there's a
All
decent
you
chance I'm
have
gonna
to do
miss,
is
and
shoot
or
it
I
out.
might even hit
It'll
the
fall in the grave and burst into flames.
yeah. There's a decent
that
chance I
could
might
work.
even hit the
Only-
people,
Only what?
and it'll be dark.
How can you be sure I'll manage to shoot it down?
I believe in you, Henry. You're my apprentice, versed in the ways of our craft.
Right, I almost forgot.
Anyway, you can practice. The lamp is already hanging up. It just hasn't been lit yet.
Aye, I'll give it a go. And then what?
Then you just have to goad our Felix into putting his money where his mouth is.
But what if he doesn't fall for it?
It seems like a
Refusing
terrible
would
idea.
Ruin his credibility. Go and see him. I'll bet you anything, if you present it right, he'll jump at it.
So
Alright.
basically, I need
I'll give it a
to
try.
Good.
pretend to be a dog,
Don't
scare off one of
delay
his guys, then shoot
Practice
down the other
lamp
thing,
first if
scare
you
off the
like,
other guy.
Or just go straight to him.
I'm just gonna go straight to him. Practicing won't do me any good, because I have no indicator, so there's no way. Now, where is the guy? He should be out here, right? Boasting? I've seen him out here before. No, I don't see him out here. Maybe he's inside? I've seen him in this pub before, like many times, which is why I knew his name. But where is he? Fearless Felix, where are ya? I've seen you in town before, so you've definitely got a unique name. There he is! I thought he was going to show up at night, but apparently he's just here during the day instead. Hello there. Provocation!
I've heard there's a revenant haunting these parts.
Ah, you don't want to believe those old wives' tales.
Well, it's not true then.
a bear.
Of course not. It's just a lot of fairy tales.
You're a bit sure of yourself, aren't you?
You're kind of sure of yourself, aren't you?
That I am. And what's it to you?
Nothing. It's just that...
I'll bet you.
Old talk doesn't prove anything.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Yes. Exactly that. Can you prove what you say?
Well, can you prove your claims?
What?
Well, supposing you spent the night at that
My
grave, like you say.
pleasure.
That'd prove there's no revenant, wouldn't it?
You reckon so? I don't know.
I can hear the hesitation. Definitely, you're not afraid anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Besides, since you're so fearless,
He only had
it'd be nothing to
3
you, right?
or persuasion.
Aye. That's right.
How about something to buck up your courage? Ah, probably not. You don't need it.
I don't, but It can't hurt.
Oh, what should I give him? Fake blood. Drink this. Lullaby potion. No, that would make him sleep through the whole thing. Poison, definitely not what I want. I don't know what I want to give him. I don't have alcohol on me. Poison's definitely not the way to go. Here, have a savior schnapp. At least it's alcohol, I guess. Here you go.
Thanks, Em.
You're welcome.
So when are you going to do it?
Just as soon as I can in the evening.
Now, do I have to wait until evening?
Right.
Oh, I guess it's
And
okay.
now you can...
Instantaneous.
Shh! Quiet, Henry. You'll get us away.
What are you wearing? Yeah.
What's that you're wearing?
What do you think it is?
I don't know, some new fashion.
It's like a deer's head.
It's my revenant costume, of course. My apologies.
Kind of wish that the
Master,
camera
for
framing
not
was better so I could
recognising
actually see it.
immediately.
You obviously still have a lot to learn.
So did they come?
Yes, all three.
Good, good.
They're camping at the top of the hill.
Right. I'll have time to get haunting then. Where do I start?
I'll leave that up to you. The main thing is to scare off the two cronies first. I'll take care of fearless Felix.
So
Noted.
I'll scare one off with the lamp,
Yes.
And use the dog
Just make
barking.
sure no one sees you shooting.
and the other one with fearsome noises.
That will probably take a few attempts. Ideally, a bit at a time.
Let him work up an appetite for more, so to speak.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Just don't give yourself away.
I'll do my
I
best, no
won't, but-
guarantees.
If they do happen to see me coming,
Then you'd better vanish like a wisp of smoke, or make some excuse.
Well, I'm good
What
at
will you
I'm
do?
good at talking. Speech and charisma is
I'll
capped.
wait somewhere out of the way for a while, and then I'll crash in. So make sure the other two are gone by
Oh no,
then.
I'm timed on this, aren't I? Okay. Scaring. In order to frighten one of Felix's friends, you've learned to make terrifying calls. And you get close enough, press X. You'll need to wait a while until your vocal cords are rested before grunting again. There's a sore throat debuff. Okay, hilarious. Nighthawk potion. Now is the time to see in the dark. Very helpful. Wow. Wow. I should invest in these a lot more. Also, you look ridiculous. Hilarious. But ridiculous. Alright, buddy. So there it is right there. So should I call? Also, I should probably switch out my arrows to not so good ones. Yeah, give me a bunch of these. Give me like 10 of these in case I miss a few times. Yeah, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I thought I was supposed to be able to call. Did I miss the tutorial? Did I misunderstand the tutorial? Where am I? How am I supposed to... Okay, this is really awkward. Where's the oil lamp?
To heal, mutt.
How am I supposed to pretend to be a dog? Not sure. I messed it up. I'm getting way too close to them. As well. Where is that oil lamp? I don't even see the oil lamp. Is that it up there? I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Private area, sure. Worst case scenario, I can knock one of them out and then toss them away, right? I see a nest. That's not an oil lamp. Where's the oil lamp? I'm on top of the grave. Oh, it's the shiny bright thing. I thought it was the moon I was looking at. My bad. Well, that's high up, though. That was close. I don't think they're going to see me do this. For them, it's pitch black. I'm definitely missing, though. I feel like I'm pretty close. There you go. Nice, that's one. Now, how do I dog? I think I must have misunderstood. I don't... There you go. I had to be in the private area. Although my my horse just pulled up and made my life a little difficult. No.
Are you sure it was a good idea coming here at night?
Okay, I can't bark here. No! Okay, that was bad. I don't think they saw or heard me, though. Okay, maybe I should find a better angle of approach. I think I can put away my bow now. This is still technically dark. Yeah, so I just need to get within the trespassing zone. I should be able to bark. In theory. I don't know how I managed to do it last time. There you go. Okay, so this is not that bad at all. They can keep hearing me. I've already scared off the other guy, I think.
What's that? No, not again. No, please, God, no. I can't stand this.
Please freak out and run.
No, please, no.
Oh, he's going. There he goes.
Devour me.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ, I've got to get away from here.
Alright, that works. That's perfect. Now what? I just wait for my guy? Wait until the charlatan scares off the last of the brave fellows. Okay. I just need to wait for him to do this successfully. So I can probably hide back here. Where is he anyway? Where'd he go? I don't know. I kind of want to watch this oh, there he is. This is so ridiculous. Really? Okay, I just need him to not see me on his escape. That's perfect. There we go. Hilarious. Alright, we're done. Let's chat, buddy.
That was something.
That it was.
Like that, eh?
Wonderful! I haven't had so much fun since I dressed up as the Pope.
You were not burned at the
Did you
stake
see
for
him
that?
run?
Holy cow.
Like all the demons of hell were on their heels.
One was quite enough, evidently.
So what now?
Now I just wait for my customers to turn up. Come and see me tomorrow before noon, and you'll get your well-earned reward.
Sounds good. Thank you. Well, that was good. That worked out. And I can still see. Do I still need these arrows? Probably not. It was probably a good idea that I swapped over. Send them all back, re-equip my good one, and we're set. Let's get back into town and then sleep until morning. So the funny thing is I actually stole the, I stole the charlatan's bed, but he doesn't seem to mind. It sounds like he's actually shouting his usual stuff already. Which is good for me. He's up early in the morning. It's only 5:30, probably. Hey, bud. Give me my reward.
Glad to see you.
About that recipe.
About that recipe?
Yes.
No, I don't want to buy it. I want my reward.
See you later.
Okay, so he's out here, but he's not willing to actually talk to me. Also, I've noticed that his hood is gone. So I guess I'll just wait the 2 hours and see if his dialogue is actually reset. I have to see him before noon, though, so I really don't have much time. Right? Like, I don't have much time to talk to him in this, before he decides it's too late, sorry, come back tomorrow, you know, that type of deal, so. Alright, what have we got? Talk to me, friend.
Goodbye.
What? He doesn't want to talk to me. What am I doing wrong? Go and see the charlatan in the morning. I'm doing that. Am I messing something up here?
Ah, my
There you
dear
go.
apprentice.
Thank
How
you.
happy I am to see
It's
you.
almost 11
So,
on the dot.
It all worked out then?
Like a dream. I didn't sell half as much in Sassau.
That's good news. Now, about that thing you promised me.
Your well-deserved reward. Certainly. Here you have it.
Thank
What will
you.
you do now?
Well,
Wait, now I have to
I
make
could
it? Oh,
leave.
I got it. Good.
I've got just enough to cover my travel. But I'd be as poor
So it's
as
nice
a
that he gave me the
church mouse
potion
in the
as
next
well.
place.
Not just the
So
recipe.
I'd better wait and see if I can sell even more.
Well, at least I'll know where to find you.
Alright, well that was fun. Thank you. Now with that out of the way, I guess I need to go and head back to Ratai, but I think I'll do that next time. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and next time we're going to bring a love potion, allegedly, back to Sir Hans. This was a little bit more convoluted, a little bit more involved than I was thinking, but I had a lot of fun with this. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.